It's Amy, your Gray Girlfriend, and welcome to the Gray Girlfriend's Guide to Life podcast. First, let me say that I'm so happy and grateful that you're here with me. Out of the more than 3 million podcasts available, you chose this one, so thank you. This podcast was created for high-achieving women, real women who face and conquer real challenges, real women who are ready to take their lives to the next level. Between us all, we've been through it all, and I'm here to tell you, you can thrive despite it. So whether you're commuting to or from work or doing one of the other 50,000 things you do on a weekly basis, pop in your earbuds, my friend, and let's go. Today's episode is entitled, It's All in Your Head. What if the secret to transforming your life isn't about waiting for circumstances to change, but about shifting your inner world first? Imagine living each day as if your deepest desires have already come true, thinking and acting and believing and speaking from that place of fulfillment. This is the essence of the as-if principle, a mindset championed by spiritual leader Neville Goddard, a principle that is validated by modern psychology. But what if you could accelerate this process? What if you could quantum leap your results by using a powerful tool like rapid transformational therapy, also known as RTT? Today, we're going to talk about why changing your mindset is essential for changing your life, how embodying as-if thinking can help you manifest your heart's deepest desires, and how RTT can help you break through any subconscious barriers to achieve transformation faster than you could ever thought possible. So why does mindset matter? Mindset matters because it is the foundation. Your mindset is the lens through which you interpret and respond to the world. It shapes your beliefs, it influences your behaviors, and ultimately it determines your outcomes. If you believe you are limited, you'll act in ways that reinforce these limitations. Simply put, if you believe you can't achieve something, then you can't achieve it. But what if you believe you're capable and worthy and destined for greatness? Your actions will align with those beliefs, and your life will begin to reflect them. Neville Goddard, who some of my friends and colleagues refer to as just Neville, was a pioneer in the field of manifestation and consciousness. Neville taught that, quote, assumption hardens into fact. In other words, what you assume to be true about yourself and your world will be true. Your assumptions become your reality. Every experience you have is rooted in the assumptions you hold, whether you hold it consciously or unconsciously. The act as if principle is more than just pretending. Acting as if is not faking it till you make it or deceiving yourself. Instead, it's about aligning your thoughts and your feelings and your behaviors and your words with the version of yourself who has already achieved what you want to achieve. The version of yourself you need to be in order to achieve the things you want to achieve. This principle is both spiritual and psychological. Spiritually, it's the act of embodying your wish fulfilled. Neville describes this as living from the end result, not from a place of moving toward it. Psychologically, it's rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, where acting as if you are confident, for example, can actually help you become more confident by rewiring your brain and creating new habits. But let's back up for just a second and dive deeper into what it means to align your words. Aligning your words doesn't mean that you misrepresent yourself. For example, you may dream of becoming a doctor or a lawyer or a police officer, but you can't claim to be a doctor or a lawyer or a police officer if you're not a doctor or a lawyer or a police officer. Those are against the law. But aligning your words means that you become aware of what you're telling yourself about yourself, and you drop the negative labels like the toxic mental waste they are, and then you start speaking truth about yourself to yourself. The truth about yourself is that you are enough. The truth is that you belong in any room you choose to walk into, and the truth is that everything you want is available to you. Got it? Okay, good. Let's move on. So Neville emphasizes your state, also known as your self-concept or your inner story, or better said, your identity, dictates your actions and your experiences. We're always acting from the current state, from our current identity, and our actions are a clear manifestation of our identity. For example, if you think that nothing works out for you, then you are acting from the identity of a person who experiences lots of disappointment. To change your life, you must shift your state. You must change your identity. And you do that by changing your assumptions about yourself and the world. Remember TABS, TABS, thinking, acting, believing, speaking. Be aware of what you're thinking. Be aware of how you're acting. Be aware of what you believe to be true. Be aware of how you're speaking, meaning what are you telling yourself about yourself? Let's break this down further. Let's look at each component of TABS. The first component is thinking as if. That's the power of imagination. Everything begins in the mind. Think about this for just a second. Every single thing we use in our daily lives first started as an idea in someone's mind. Every single thing started in someone's imagination. Your toothbrush, your hot water heater, your HVAC unit, your coffee maker. To manifest your desires, you must first imagine them as real. Neville taught that imagination is the creative force of the universe. By persistently imagining your wish fulfilled, you impress this new reality upon your subconscious mind. Then your subconscious mind lines up the circumstances to bring it about. The second component is acting as if, because behavior shapes beliefs. Behavior can precede belief. While many people think you must first believe before you act, research and experience show that taking action can actually generate new beliefs and emotions. This is why acting as if is so powerful. By behaving like the person you want to become, you start to feel and believe you are that person. You are that version of yourself. For example, if you want to be healthier, start behaving like a healthy person, and you'll start to feel and believe you are a healthy person. If you want to be more confident, practice confident body language and speech, even if it feels unnatural at first. If you desire more abundance, act with generosity and gratitude. Act as someone who already has enough. Why does this work? Well, acting as if creates cognitive dissonance. It creates a gap between your current reality and your desired state. And that motivates your mind to close that gap, often by shifting your beliefs and your feelings to match your actions. The third component is believing as if. This is also known as the law of assumption. Belief is the engine of manifestation, and Neville's law of assumption state that you must first assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Believe it's already yours, even before you see any evidence of it. This isn't wishful thinking, however. It's a conscious, persistent choice to identify with your desired reality. And how do you cultivate belief? Well, first, you use affirmations. You use statements that reinforce your new identity, such as, I am vibrantly healthy, or I am incredibly successful, or I am so loved. Second, you got to let go of that old story. You've got to be willing to sacrifice your old self concept, that old identity. And if that old identity includes believing you're a victim or feeling like a victim, you've got to let that go and step into a new empowered identity, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. And third, you got to be persistent. When doubts or fears arise, and they will, because we're human and shit happens, deliberately return to your assumption. Assume your wish is fulfilled. Assume your health is here. Assume the happiness is here. Assume the wealth is here. The fourth and the last component is speaking as if. Words are powerful, and speaking is the language of creation. Words are tools for shaping reality. The things you tell yourself about yourself and your life reinforces your beliefs and assumptions. Speaking as if means deliberately using language that affirms your desired identity, not your current limitations. Here are a couple tips for speaking as if. First, use present tense language. Speak about your desires as if they're already true. For example, I am so happy and grateful for my vibrant health. Or I am so happy and grateful for all the joy I have in my life. Or I am so happy and grateful for the money I have and the money I am manifesting. Second, avoid negative self-talk. Replace phrases such as I can't or I'm not with empowering alternatives such as I can do anything I set my mind to, or I am determined to be the version of myself that manifests all of my desires. There is science behind the as if technique. Modern psychology supports the effectiveness of the as if technique. In cognitive behavioral therapy, clients are encouraged to act as if they've already achieved what they set out to achieve, which helps shift emotional and cognitive patterns. This approach leverages the brain's neuroplasticity. It leverages the brain's ability to rewire itself based on new experiences and behaviors. There are three key benefits to the as if technique. Number one, it boosts confidence and motivation. Embodying your desired state, embodying your desired identity increases self-esteem and drives you to consistent action. Number two, it rewires thought patterns. Acting as if helps override old limiting beliefs and installs new empowering ones. Number three, it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you think and act and believe and speak as if your dream is real, you naturally make choices that lead you toward that reality. So while the as if principle is incredibly powerful, many people find themselves blocked by deep seated subconscious beliefs that sabotage their progress, especially those of us who experience trauma. And this is where RTT comes in. RTT, also known as Rapid Transformational Therapy, is a revolutionary therapeutic approach developed by the world renowned therapist Marissa Peer, whom, by the way, trained me, and she trained me well. RTT combines the best of hypnotherapy, psychotherapy, NLP, and cognitive behavioral therapy to quickly uncover and reprogramming limiting beliefs at the subconscious level. Most issues can be resolved in 1 to 3 sessions. RTT can help you identify the root cause of your self-sabotaging patterns. It can help you release old emotional wounds and limiting beliefs. And it can help you install new, empowering beliefs that support your desired results. RTT accelerates the as if process in 4 steps. Step 1, it clears subconscious blocks. No matter how much you consciously try to think and act and believe and speak as if your subconscious mind is running an old program of unworthiness or fear or lack, you'll struggle to sustain your new identity. RTT helps you go straight to the source, your subconscious mind, and rewrite the script. Step 2, RTT installs new beliefs rapidly. Through deep relaxation and guided imagery, RTT allows you to install new beliefs and assumptions that align with your desired outcomes. This means that you can more easily embody the as if mindset because your subconscious mind is now working with you, not against you. Step 3, RTT creates quantum leaps in results. By removing resistance and aligning your conscious and your subconscious minds, RTT enables you to experience rapid, dramatic shifts, what many call quantum leaps. You don't just make incremental progress, you can experience breakthroughs that catapult you into your desired outcome. Step 4, RTT supports lasting transformation. Unlike willpower-based approaches that often fade over time, RTT creates lasting change by addressing the root cause of your challenges. When you combine RTT with the daily practice of as-if thinking and acting and believing and speaking, you create a powerful synergy for transformation. So Neville's teachings are clear. To manifest your heart's desires, you must live from the end, from that state of your wish fulfilled. And RTT helps you live from the end by making it easier to do the following 3 things. It makes it easier to assume the feeling of your desire already realized. It makes it easier to persist in this assumption regardless of outer appearances. And it makes it easier to let go of the fear and the worry and the doubt, knowing that your assumption will harden into fact. With RTT, you can dissolve the subconscious resistance that makes persistence difficult, allowing you to fully embody the state of your wish fulfilled. Here's how to combine the wisdom of Neville Goddard with the power of RTT for quantum leaps. First, define your desired outcome. Be clear about what you want. Write it down. Hone that list. Second, identify your ideal self. How would you think and act and believe and speak if your wish were fulfilled? Third, use RTT to clear any subconscious blocks. Let me help you uncover and release those subconscious beliefs that are holding you back. Fourth, embody your ideal self. Make small, consistent changes to your thoughts and your words and your actions that align with your desired identity. In addition to bespoke audios, I offer my clients easy, practical exercises to help them embody the new beliefs that produce the new actions that produce the desired results. Fifth, persist in your assumptions. When old patterns arise, and they will, because we're human and shit happens, show yourself some grace and gently return to your new state. And sixth, reinforce this with daily practice. Use visualization and affirmations and as if behaviors to solidify the new version of yourself, to solidify your new identity. Many people have used RTT to break through lifelong patterns and achieve results that once seemed impossible. So whether it's healing from trauma, achieving financial abundance, or finding love, RTT can help you quantum leap into the life you desire, especially when combined with the daily practice of as-if thinking. Remember TABS, TABS, thinking, acting, believing, and speaking. Changing your mindset is the most powerful step you can take to change your life. By thinking and acting and believing and speaking as if your desires are already fulfilled, you align yourself with the reality you wish to create. And with the help of RTT, you can clear subconscious resistance and quantum leap your results. You can manifest your heart's desires faster and more effortlessly than you ever imagined. So start today, my friend. What is one area of your life that you wish to transform? Imagine and act and believe and speak as if it's already done, and use RTT to clear any subconscious blocks. Then watch as your life begins to shift in remarkable quantum ways. I'm wishing you peace and plenty of quantum leaping. Until next time, this is Amy, your gray and in love with leaping girlfriend. Hey, it's Amy. Did you know that what we tell ourselves about ourselves impacts every decision we make? Every decision. So if you're feeling stuck in any aspect of your life, RTT can help. Want to know more? Go to amyblairlawson.com or click on the calendar link in the show notes to schedule your complimentary 30-minute consultation. Oh, one last thing. I can't forget the legal stuff. You know what I'm talking about. The language a lawyers write that I have to read to you. Well, here it goes. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. While I am a rapid transformational therapy practitioner, a certified divorce financial analyst, and a licensed investment advisor, this podcast is not intended as a substitute for a private session or a consultation. Got it? All right. Until next time, wishing you peace and plenty of all good things.